Hi everyone, I'm Varlachunk, an Xtreme 1 chunk account locked to the region of Varlamore, the latest landscape expansion to Gillinor. Home to Civitas Illifortis, the Hunters Guild, Perilous Moons, and the glorious Fortis Colosseum. Join me as I embark on an adventure through Varlamore and beyond. The goal of this account is to progress through each chunk, completing all challenges within the chunk and uncovering Gillinor, one chunk at a time. Now, before we start, let's go over the rules of the series. The account will follow an extreme rule set with some additions. The main rules are complete the highest level skill challenge, complete quests and diary requirements as far as the chunk allows, obtain all collection log slots available in the chunk, excluding rare drop table and random events, obtain all unique monster drops. The additional rules are, I can backlog 3 chunks in the entire series. These chunks will become progressable at any point. If future chunks or updates unlock tasks in previous chunks, I must then go back and complete these before being able to roll another chunk. Secondary training methods will be capped at 1 in 16. Remote chunks can be unlocked provided there is a physical method of transportation, for example the charter ships or the quetzal system. These do not include teleports, however I can then use teleports once a chunk is unlocked, only to go to that chunk, and I cannot leave Varlamore until I've completed Twilight's Promise. Now if there's anything not covered in this segment, or it's agreed upon at a later date, the information will then be updated in the description of this episode. Now let's begin. Here we are in Varlamore. Our journey begins. Now this chunk has 3 tasks. These are pickpocket a Ardinite, which requires 55 thieving, to obtain an iron dagger, which is a drop from a guard, and get leather boots, which I believe is a pickup. Let's just go and explore the area. We'll have a look in the, I believe it's the museum up here. A border is the docks over there. We'll just head up here and see if there is anything inside. Maybe the leather boots or something are in here. Can we pickpocket the citizen? We can. So there's a training method for thieving to begin with. I believe they're probably like equivalent to a man. That's not a man, that's a tourist. Let's have a look at the palace. Let's see what's in the palace. We've got a few more guards. Squire. The Knight of Varlamore. So I believe they're the ones that we need to pickpocket. I have food. This chunk has food. It's only bread, but that is going to save so much time waiting for HP to regen. Like that is the most important thing about this chunk, period. Papyrus, I don't think that is needed, but I'm not going to pick that up now because we don't have access to a bank yet. So if I do need that at any point while we're in Varlamore, I know where to get that. And there is the first random event of the account. Leo is probably one of the most useful useful random events for this chunk, because I don't actually have access to a bank yet. The banks are a minimum of 2 chunks away, unfortunately, so I can only deposit to the bank. However, at the minute I've not really got anything to deposit. But also Leo is one of the random events that they gave the XP lamp to after completing their after obtaining all of their random event items. So really useful to get the random events done now, so we can get as many of those XP lamps as possible. That is the first collection log. I don't know why I haven't got the collection log pop up, we have the zombie mask. Look at that. Down here, there's an iron battle axe and leather boots that I don't seem to be able to get down to. You can't get down that way because of the rock slide, and there's no paths down here. It just kind of lets you walk to the edge, and then that's it. This side of the chunk, again, you can't get down. You might be able to get down that way, but I highly doubt it at this point. I can't get back around that way because that plant's in the way, so I will have to cross over the chunk border, which is a big no-no. So yeah, I think the objective at the minute is to get some thieving levels and maybe train on some guards, because I've not found any other NPCs in the chunk. We can check the chunk picker and see if that's actually the case, because that will tell us what NPCs are in the chunk to attack. So yeah, we'll check that, and then we might have to just try and flinch a guard or something just to get some attack, strength, and defense levels. So the good thing is about this chunk picker is you can actually get information on each task. So at the minute, as you can see, my skill tests here, I have thieving. I obtain an iron dagger, obtain leather boots. If you right click on it, it then brings up this information panel. So you can see what monsters are in the chunk. So you can see there is 25 guards and 8 Knight of Varlamore. Then NPCs, item spawns. So there is an iron battle axe and leather boots, which is obviously confirmed by up there. However, I don't actually think they're accessible. There are no shops. We have some features. Quest progression, we can do Twilight's Promise up to... Oh, that's the starting location. So yeah, it started in this chunk, but yeah, there are no clue. There's one easy clue step, and there are no connected areas and no potential chunk tasks. So yeah, that's just a nice little useful bit of information. So we'll get back into the grind. So I have found that the fountain actually has a load of safe spots around it due to the shape of it. So it's just going to help flinch the guards, so we're not having to face tank all the time. Absolutely amazing. It's not like I'm in short supply of bread, but it's just gonna speed it up really, so I'm not having to world hop for loads of bread when I don't necessarily mind flinching. It's chill. I can watch something on the side while doing this. But the main thing that we want from this is the iron dagger, which is a 1 in 21 drop rate, I believe. If it takes some time, that's okay. At least we'll be getting some levels anyway, because I do believe some future chunks will require weapon, equipping some weapons and that. So better to get those levels now than have to grind all of the attack, strength, defense from basically 1 in maybe chunk 5. Do it now, and it will set us up nicely for the future. There's our first level 2 attack. Really is quite insignificant at this point, but it is the first level of the chunk and the account. So I think I'm going to go to 3 attack, and then I'm going to do a little bit of strength, just to see if we can try and get another max hit, because hitting 2s is going to be better than hitting 1s. There is level 3 attack. I know I said in the last clip that I was going to swap it up to... Oh, there's 4 combat. I know I said I was going to swap it up to do strength now, so we could get a max hit to hit 2s. I'm just unsure whether it's worth sticking with attack for a bit to hit those 1s more regularly than the 2s less frequently. I'll have a quick look at the DPS calculator, but at this point I don't really think it's going to make that much of a difference. I think it's just flicking between the 2 as and when. Yeah, so the idea isn't to kill these just yet, although it would be nice. It's down to 5 HP at the minute. So depending on how it rolls, I am killing them quicker than they're regenning, but obviously if I have a few bad hits, a streak of bad hits, then obviously they do regen a few, and then it's just a bit of back to forwards. But we're hitting a little bit more often now, so it's just progress. It's down to 1 HP. I'm down to 4, and we've got the kill. And the first kill is a glue scroll medium, which we obviously cannot do because it's nowhere near here. So we're going to just... no! Shit! So no one saw that. I didn't realise it was going to path me that way. We're going to take the bones and we'll take the coin. We won't take that coin, it's 1 coin. Alright, back to getting more bread. So at the minute we're up to 3 attack, 52 XP off the next level. We've not got a HP level yet, but I'm definitely hitting a lot more now. So the idea, like I say, is just to gain some XP so I can hit more often, and then I will train some strength. So I might go up to 5 attack and then start going strength. But for now, back to picking bread. There is level 5 attack. We can now equip steel weaponry. We're swapping this up to strength now just to get a max hit, just so we can speed the gains up a little bit quicker. And there is the first genie of the account. We will take an XP lamp, thank you very much. I believe we're going to stick this into Hunter because at the minute it's probably the more beneficial to lamp that. As you know, Varlamore has access to the Hunters Guild, and at the minute there's no way of training Hunter in Varlamore until we get access to the Hunters Guild, which I believe is 46. Yeah, there it is, 46 Hunter. So ideally we want to get 46 Hunter so we can access the Hunter Guild and all that offers. Otherwise, at the minute, we have got a piece of content on here that we will never use. My last kill here did get griefed. It's unfortunate. I didn't realise it was a multi-combat area, but apparently they knew it was. So yeah, with me being in quite an area where people look constantly through, I'm not surprised that people will grief the kills. They see a small account killing them. It is what it is. I've just got to accept that. I'm not too bothered. I'm still getting in the XP from it. It's just inconvenient. So I've had a look at the calculations, and I need 4 strength to get a max hit on aggressive, which is this next level. And from there, I need to get 7 strength to get a max hit on accurate or defensive. So then I can work on training more attack levels so I can hit more often, because at the minute my accuracy is only at 25%. Ideally that would be a lot higher. There is 5 strength, 2 more levels, and we will get a max hit on accurate. I'll go for that, and then we'll go for we'll just get some attack levels just to get some accuracy, and hopefully we can get the iron dagger very soon. There are some potato seeds. I don't think I'm going to keep these. They don't have any use at the minute. There is a farming patch in Varlamore to the west of the city. However, I think that's a bit of a way off now, and I believe in that same chunk there is a master farmer which I can pickpocket for potato seeds and allotment seeds anyway. So to the floor they go. And there's another random event, random event that gives items and then XP lamps after said items have been obtained. So crucial to do, more XP lamps, the more Hunter, the quicker we can get into the Hunters Guild. Simple, really. This is a nice quick random event to do anyway. So I think this one has 4 pieces, then an XP lamp, so hopefully we can get this set done ASAP and just crack on with the XP lamps. But there are quite a few random events anyway, so we will do them as and when they come in.
7, strength rolling in. That adds a max hit to accurate, which I'm going to go back to now. And just use this just to try and obtain some more attack levels, because currently my accuracy on attack is like 35%. So ideally we need to get that up so I can hit more often, so this grind can be over with.
I thought for a second I got the iron dagger there, but it's not. It's iron bolts. I'm going to leave these on the floor because you do need a crossbow for them, and I am pretty sure as well you need about 26 range to equip these. Yeah, 26 range, and we don't have access to a crossbow at the minute. I think there's definitely going to be better ranged options out there, especially if we do make it over to Perilous Moons and get the Atatal. I don't know how to say it. Atatal.
Just seems like I've got a store.
And that's the Book of Knowledge. We're going to stick this again into Hunter, and yeah, that doesn't give us a level. That is, I think these first few levels are the hardest, and then after that, like, the amount of books goes down. Oh, I missed the level, but there is 10 attack. I'm switching it up now to aggressive again, try and get some more strength levels. 14 is when I get another max hit, which will hit 3. Currently, at the minute, the loot for the guards sits at this. Who wants some Molly? Let's. I think this is the one that gives you like gems and stuff. I don't know. I haven't done random events for quite some time now, so we'll just see what we get from this. Either way, we'll have to wait until we get another Leo event to bank it. I don't know if it can give you coins or XP lamps, or I don't know. We'll see. 4 noted uncut rubies. That's not too bad. I don't know which guard I was killing now. I think it might be that one. So just gonna have to wait for that to wander back into the chunk. There's 12 attack. I've shifted it up a bit because the strength level I get from hitting 14 strength only applies to aggressive. So I just want to get some attack levels just to help with that accuracy a bit, and then I will try and gain a few more strength levels. We have had quite a little nice encounter here. If you can see in the chat, some guy wishing me good luck on the chunk account. I've had about 4 encounters so far. One person wishing, well, 2 people wishing me good luck. One guy was like, "Oh, you've been here for a few hours now." You know, that's what it takes. I've been here for quite a long time now. Just killing these. It's been a very slow process. Let's have a look. So 9 hours I've pretty much been killing these, because obviously setting up, getting here. But yeah, 9 hours of killing guards, and I've killed 18. So that's 2 an hour. But yeah, I've had 2 people rag me. It's expected, it's a multi-combat, it is what it is. But for the most part, the couple of people that I've run into, they've been quite nice. So I'm looking forward to it, definitely.
We are officially over the drop rate of the Iron Dagger now. The Iron Dagger is 1 in 21. We've killed 23. It's to be expected in places. We are killing these a lot quicker now, rather than 1 every half an hour. It's like 1 every 10 minutes, so we're killing like 6 an hour as opposed to 2. So the kills are definitely speeding up quite nicely. Just finishing up this Bob random event. It's the fishing one, so let's see what level we get from that. 7? What? I didn't realise you got that much XP from it. I thought it was like a couple of hundred. I didn't realise it was that much. So they're definitely a do when we get them. Jeez. Finally. That only took 47 kills. Twice the drop rate. But that is officially chunk task done. Now the only task we have left to complete this chunk and then roll another is to get 55 thieving to pickpocket a Knight of Varlamore. So let's start that grind right now. And we've just completed another random event. It was the Bob balloon popping one, and we got some grimy snapdragons, which are effectively useless, and they will be for a very long time until we unlock Herblore, which I don't know when that will be. Episodes and episodes and episodes away. I assume at some point we will unlock it, but not for the foreseeable. Let's take a second to talk thieving. At level 1, we can pickpocket tourists at 8 XP, where we will need 4,653 pickpockets to obtain level 40. At level 40, we can then pickpocket guards for a substantial increase in XP at 46.8, requiring 2,766 to get to level 55. This equates to 82,980 gold. A good chunk of change to start us off with, so let's get back to it. There is 15 thieving. I missed the level, but that's 22 thieving and 100 total level. Here we are with another Bob random. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you a simple shortcut with this. During this cutscene, if you right click on the fishing spot and then click fish, your character will face the direction of that fishing spot, so you don't have to go around and match the statue up. I mess up a little bit here, I forget to pick up the net. If you leave the right click option until after the cutscene, your character will just walk to that fishing spot, which is just, again, a nice little bit of information to help this one go faster. There's level 10 fishing. It really is good XP from that random. It's just a shame that Bob has 2 randoms and not just that one. Get rid of the party balloons now. 39 thieving, not thieving. What was that? Thieving. I don't even know if I can properly recreate that. Right, there's 39. One more to go. Let's have it. And we are coming up to the final few pickpockets for 40 thieving, which means we can then move on to the guards. Once I've got this level, I'm going to go get some more bread, because I believe the guards hit 3 on a pickpocket as opposed to the 1 that these hit you for. And there is 40 thieving. We can now thieve from city guards. I believe the pickpocket chance goes from 70 to 75% from the tourists, the women and men, down to 40% for guards. However, the XP is like 6, 8, I don't know. I think it's like 48 XP per pickpocket as opposed to the 8, so what's that? 6 times as much, I believe. But yeah, I'm just going to hop worlds and get some more bread, and then we'll go start on the guards to 55, and then this chunk done. And there is 48 thieving. It doesn't seem like a special level and it doesn't unlock anything. However, 48 is halfway to finishing thieving to get to 55. So let's just go over how XP works and how the XP scaling also works. So let's talk about how XP scaling works in specifically old school RuneScape. I know RS3 has slight deviations when it comes to higher levels, I believe, and you've got other skills that are classed as elite skills, I believe, invention being one of them. But yeah, back to how XP scaling works. There isn't a linear scaling for leveling up to around level 40. It does kind of straighten off between 20 and 40, but only until level 40 does it consistently double every 7 levels. So the XP that your current level is, double it and you'll be 7 levels from where you are currently. So for instance, at level 56, the total XP for any skill is 184,040. At 63, the XP goes up to 368,533. This is only 453 XP off exactly 50%, with 50% being the closest rounded percentage, and this is why 92 is halfway to 99. There is a beehive random. Let's just quickly do this puzzle for an easy random event piece, which I think this is piece number 2. We'll need 2 more pieces and then we will start getting XP lamps. Yep, there's the beekeeper gloves. I do believe this does give a chance of flax still, but I don't think there's a spinning wheel here anyway, so I won't be able to use that regardless. That might be something for later chunks, who knows. And there is 50 thieving, only 5 more levels before we're out of this junk. So this wasn't part of the plan, but it's not too surprising because I like dying on my accounts. I don't like dying, but I just seem to be very good at it. So yeah. There is a respawn point in Varlamore. However, you can't unlock it until you have like 5,000 glory at the Colosseum, which is a few chunks away yet. But as soon as I unlock the Colosseum, I will go for that glory and change my respawn point as soon as possible. But seeing as we have to do the entire Walk of Shame all the way back to Varrock to get back to Varlamore, because this shouldn't have happened, I'm going to punish myself, and it's going to add a little bit to the video. I'm going to add a death counter that's going to obviously go up probably a considerable amount throughout the course of this series, but I think it'll just be fun to keep track of how many times I die. And we've got a quiz random event. There are pretty much 2 things that I want from this. Either the stale baguette, that's kind of a given, or maybe a mithril scimitar. I was thinking maybe some armor, but no, a mithril scimitar would probably be the best, because that will probably help future chunks. So we'll grab the mystery box as always, and we will open this up. Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Today is the day that we roll our first chunk. Apologies if you can hear that train going by. We do live like right next to the railway. But yeah, well, I think we're only a few levels off now. We will get that in today's kind of playing session, so we'll definitely roll a chunk in the next couple of clips. We haven't really done all that much in this chunk, however it has been quite a slow, I say slow, it's been a small grind, but that's kind of how combat is. It starts off slow and it picks up. The Iron Dagger took quite a bit. But yeah, we have literally only done 2 things because we can't actually get the leather boots because they're inaccessible. So yeah, let's finish off getting these levels. We'll have a recap of what we've done in the chunk, and we will then roll our first chunk. Let's have it. And there is 54th, even only 1 more level to go. I think I'm going to go up to 20 attack just to wield the mithril scimitar, because technically now that is my best weapon in the chunk. However, it was from a random event, so it doesn't necessarily count as a chunk task, but I think I'm just going to finish that off to go into the next chunk, being able to use it. We are currently at 87,000 coins. I do not think that we will get 100k from this next level, but we will see where we're at when we get to 55. There is 55 thieving. We can now pickpocket Knights of Ardoin or Knights of Varlamore. So let's just quickly go and get this task done. No. There we go. There is the chunk task done. We have now completed this chunk. The only two tasks we had were to get the Iron Dagger and to pickpocket a Knight of Varlamore, which we have done. We are just shy of 90. Well, we're at 97k. We're just shy of 100k. So yeah, what I've said I'm going to do is get 20 attack and then equip the Mithril Scimitar, and we will then roll another chunk. Like I said, on the chunk picker, there are these boots down here, these leather boots, but this entire area down here is inaccessible, so they do not count as the chunk task, because then the Iron Battle Axe would also be a chunk task, which is being missed. So I think that one's just a little bit of an oversight, unless there are some leather boots elsewhere. I cannot find them, so if it is a chunk task and I have just missed them, I will get them as soon as it's been made aware to me. But for now, we're just going to train on these guards here till level 20 attack, and then we'll equip the Mithril Sim, and then we will roll the next chunk. There's level 19 attack, one more attack level to go before we can wield the Mithril Scimitar. New information from the melee combat tutor in Lumbridge that we cannot access. So yeah, we need to roughly kill about another 6 guards, and that's going to be another like 17 minutes before we can roll a chunk. This is it, just need to hit a 3, and we will officially be done with this chunk. Typically, now that I'm recording, I am hitting zeros and zeros, but yeah. There's a 1, 6 more XP, 1 more XP, oh, 2 more XP, and there is level 20 attack. We can now wield Mithril Weaponry, so we will just, 17 combat, we will just equip this, and you still hit zeros. So let me just kill this guard, because I don't think it's going to drop anything nice, but let's just see how good this weapon is. It's I do feel like I can probably get rid of the Iron Dagger, but I will keep it on my personal until we do get a stab upgrade. I don't believe I get a max hit with this just yet. I believe a max hit comes maybe next level. We've got 3 more damage. There we go. We got some earth runes. Nice. So let's just so now that we've killed that, let's recap what we've done in this chunk, and then we will roll our next chunk. Yeah. Here we are. Active chunk tasks, 3 out of 3, one of those being the leather boots that were inaccessible. We have the Corolti headquarters available, the bazaar, and half of the port. Now, do note that the half of this chunk here, number 3, will open up charter ships. So that will open up a shop there and transportation methods to various locations around Gillinor. Now, I have said that the quetzal system and the charter ships will not be accessible until I've completed, I believe it's Twilight's Promise, which is this quest here that requires you to go around all of Civitas Elefortis. So once I've completed the entire city, then those options will become available afterwards. The quetzal system will just take me back to Varrock, and the charter ships will take me to various locations around Gillinor, Catherby, etc. So we will open up those chunks after we've completed Civitas Elefortis. I do believe that when we do roll the Colosseum, that is going to be one of my 3 backlogged tasks. I've not run any Colosseum properly yet on my Iron account, and I don't really want to be doing it with the gear that I currently get from here. Maybe if we unlock Camtorum and Perilous Moons, then maybe I will go back and try it then, but I am going to leave it as one of my backlogged chunks that I can then progress at any point during the account. And like I said, I will be doing 3 of those, and that is it, just to allow some flexibility for me with the time that I have playing. So let's get into rolling a chunk. Quality Headquarters. I just want to take a moment to thank everybody that has watched the video, especially those that have actually watched it all the way through. I know it's a long one and there's not all too much varying content in this episode, but I do promise you this series will just keep getting better. As I get better as a commentator and editor, the quality of these videos will keep going up. So for my first one, I don't think I've done a bad job. If you agree, then please let me know. If there's any improvements that you'd like me to make, again, please let me know in the comments down below. So I just want to thank everybody once again for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy the future videos. So if you did, I would appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, and definitely leave a comment, because they are really valuable for me to keep improving what I'm doing. So again, thanks guys, and I will see you in the next episode.